What's up, guys? Harris Holt here today with another video. Okay, this video is going to be about the top 10, I'd say, like power pop or pop rock bands of the 80s, maybe even the 70s. Some of them are 70s at least. Starting off, the Cars. Now, what else can I say? The Cars were the ones that combined, were the first ones that combined synthesizer and guitar music together to make this thing called new wave. We could also maybe not post-punk, but technically new wave is the genre for this, but they also at the same time they might be very dance worthy, but they're also very rockin' too. So that's why they're on this list. Oh wait, favorite song on here is going to be you might think. Next one is going to be Hysteria by Def Leppard. Again, another classic pop rock album. Also classified as glam metal, but they didn't really consider themselves a metal band by any stretch. So, but it took like 3 or 4 years to make this album. Partly because of Rick Allen's accident, which led to the loss of his left arm. Partly because Mutt Lange didn't want to produce the film, and that all changed when Rick lost his arm. They had to make this electronic drum kit, like among a bunch of other things. This is also one of the most expensive records ever made because there's so many overdubs, so many things to make it sound perfect. Not perfect as in like robotic. I'm talking about like every backing vocal is a separate track, that type of thing. Kind of like Queen. So that's that. Oh wait, favorite song on here. It's going to be Armageddon. Next one is, some may classify this as a corporate rock album. Some may classify this as a folk, combination of folk, combination of rock, or they might classify it as a pop rock record. I classify it as all three, and that is REO Speedwagon. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. And my favorite song in here is Roll Up the Changes. And this is when they first got Kevin Cronin back in the mix after Riding the Storm Out and all those albums. I don't even know the names of them. I just prefer. It was the first one since REO 2 where they had Kevin Cronin. For the exception of the re-recording of Riding the Storm Out. So, and this was recorded at Sound City. And before I continue, these two records right here were produced by the same producer, Mutt Lange, Robert John Mutt Lange. You know that guy who married Shania Twain. No, that's never mind. But he also produced AC/DC Back in Black, For Those About the Rock, and Highway to Hell, Foreigner's 4, Def Leppard's Pyromania, High and Dry, and to some extent Adrenal Eyes. Okay, back to this. This was produced by John Boylan, engineered by Paul Grupp. Yeah. Like I said, my favorite song on there is Roll With the Changes. The next one is going to be The Romantics in Heat. This is, most people shy toward the first album, which is just called The Romantics, as the the holy grail of romantics records, but I like this one because they're not. It's not just straightforward jingle rock. Call me wrong if you think I'm wrong about calling them jingle rock, but they have the Rickenbackers, they have the Gretches. That sound is jingle rock right there. But anyway, I like the song "Talking in Your Sleep," and I like this record because it's a combination of what they're doing on their first albums and putting a new sound to it. That's my opinion. Next one. Cheap Trick at Budokan. This copy right here is missing an inner sleeve, so it just has a. But I have another copy. I decided to use this for video sake. And one of the best dang live records I've ever heard. Recorded at the famous Nippon Budokan in Japan, Tokyo to be specific. It was produced by doesn't say, but this was also recorded at Sound City. Actually, wait. No, this was recorded at, what am I thinking? Nippon Budokan. Their previous albums, specifically the one with Surrender on it, I forgot the name of it, and In Color, not In Color, but just the third one, was recorded at Sound City as well. It's produced by the same producers Pat Benatar, I think. Next one. Also recorded at Sound City, Rick Springfield's Working Class Dog. This was produced by Keith Olsen. He might have produced the future film, I don't even remember at this point. But this was was the breakthrough album for the man himself, Rick Springfield. And before that, he got when he released the record and went to the top of the charts. People shied him off as like this is not gonna continue, as he's not gonna make it past the first record. But and before that, he was folk rock. By the like 78 or so, before this song ever came out. He started getting his signature sound, which we all know today. And that's the song Take a Hand, which I forgot the album that it's on, but that led to his breakthrough album, Working Class Dog, which features classic, sorry, this one's kind of ripped on the outer sleeve. Love Is Alright Tonight, Jesse's Girl, I've Done Everything for You, and Hole in My Heart, Carry Me Away. Basically, the whole first side's good. Second side is also good. I just don't know much of the song anymore. But also, my favorite song in here is Love Is Alright Tonight. I know a lot of people say Jesse's Girl and all that, so I decided to do something different. So, I love Jesse's Girl too. So. Okay, next one is Lover Boy. Lover Boy. This album was produced by Bruce Fairbairn and engineers Bob Rock. You might know Bob Rock from the Black Album by Metallica, or Dr. Feelgood by Motley Crue. But he had a successful rock and roll career before that. And Bruce Fairbairn was the producer up until their fourth album, actually probably their third album. Then they switched to Tom Allen for their fourth album. But this is what you call stereotypical 80s rock. And that I say because of the synthesizers within the song, kind of like the Cars, kind of, but not as cheesy. I mean cheesy in the best possible way, by the way. But my favorite song in here is Love Is Alright Tonight. Because either that or Turn Me Loose. It's hard to say. Because they both have powerful vocals, rockin' beat. But yeah. Next one. Easily my third or fourth favorite person of all time / band, Bryan Adams. Here's the back with this Reckenbacher. I don't know which one it is though. I think it's the 360. But this album, I know a lot of people say Reckless is his best album, but I think this one's really good. Like you have songs like This Time, Straight from the Heart, Cuts Like a Knife, I'm Ready. Yeah. This might not be his commercial success album, but it's when you're still trying to find a sound, and that's what I like about all the records I've picked, with the exception of a few of them. You're still trying to find a sound, and that's when they technically sound the best, sometimes. So, Canadian rock, actually, Loverboy's Canadian too. But the next one, another one is the Hooters. And this one actually managed to get one with the saran wrap still on it, if you see that. Yeah. Special copy. Hard to come by too. But so basically, I'll put the vinyl away. This album is most known for two songs. And We Danced and All You Zombies. But before this album came out, they had another album which had some of the same songs on it. But like Blood from a Stone and Hanging on a Heartbeat, which are also good songs. But the first one was more raw. This album was not more commercial by any means. Like they just wanted to polish up their sound. That's all they wanted to do. That. And my favorite song here is And We Danced. Because that intro is really good too. But it's just a good beat. What else can I say? And last but not least, The Outfield. And as you see, the Outfield played deep. But as you see, it's signed by Tony Lewis himself, which I got to see him not too long ago in Austin at the 810, which my parents were visiting them. My parents were visiting my sister for college and parent weekend or something, and I got to bring this vinyl in, and I got it signed, which is I got to meet him too, so also, the future songs like Say It Isn't So, Your Love, I Don't Need Her, Every Time You Cry, 61 Seconds, Mystery Man, All the Love, Talk to Me, Take My Chances, and Never Say I'll Lie. It was produced by William or Bill Whitman. John Spinks was on guitar. Tony Lewis was on bass and lead vocals. Alan Jackman was on drums. What a hell of a band this was. I'm going to be going over their my outfield collection in another video, but quite frankly, I think this is easily one of the best bands of this sort, like the power pop. In fact, in my opinion, the best, because first of all, you might disagree, but I think they sound kind of like the Beatles. But like if the Beatles were formed in the 80s and were quite frankly before that, and had a very updated sound, that would be this record right here. So that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. See you guys later.